Hi guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Here we go then with the weekly reading. So this is where I pull 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead, and then I clarify using a second deck just to get a bit more information. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can stay put. If you're watching anywhere else, the extended version always goes up on YouTube on a Sunday. So here we go. Let's see, what does the week ahead have in store for us? Let's see, one card's already out. Okay, here we go. Oh, some really nice cards. What have we got? We've got two major arcana. So the major arcana are like the most powerful messages, and the rest are minors. So we open with the 10 of Cups. I have a feeling this came out, it might have been last week or the week before, but it's all about completion, particularly emotional, sort of happiness, completion, happily ever after. On this card, it's kind of like rainbows and sunshine and family and things like that. So this is usually around happiness within a relationship, within the home, something coming to completion. So it can represent things like moving in together. It can represent moving home, setting up home, just good times within a relationship and, you know, home life and everything. It's kind of like the happily ever after card within the tarot. So then we look at day 2. So this will be Tuesday, and we get the Emperor. So the Emperor represents Aries. It's a very masculine energy. Okay, we all have feminine and masculine energies. The Emperor is about success. Okay, it's a very powerful energy. It's about success. It can be like entrepreneurship, leadership, that kind of energy. So if this is you, it could be a message that, you know, there's a lot of success coming in for you, particularly around sort of work and career and progression. In the background there's like kind of like a chess piece. So it's almost like making your next move, or planning your next move, things like that. Sometimes for me as a reader, the Emperor can represent someone else around you or the situation, somebody that is using their sort of power or control in a negative way. But we'll see what happens when we clarify with the other deck. But sometimes for me, it can be a bit of a selfish energy, or someone that's sort of using their power in a not so positive way. Okay, day 3, the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is about celebration. It's around happiness, positivity. It is one of the cards in the tarot that represents marriage and sort of setting up home. It's like the 4 pillars of the home and the happiness and, yeah, celebration. So for some of you around day 3, there could be reason to celebrate. There could be an actual celebration, like an event, a birthday, a wedding, christening, something like that. Can just represent good news. For some people, this can represent twin flame energy because it's taken as like the 1111 card, but that is not going to resonate with everybody. Whichever way you look at the 4 of Wands, it's positive, it's happy, it's celebration, good news, all of those kind of energies. So a nice card to see. Okay, day 4, the 3 of Cups. We're just seeing how many other cups here. We've got lots of cups. The 3 of Cups is around collaboration, celebration. So it's interesting that it's followed on from the 4 of Wands. So it can again be celebration, coming together with friends to celebrate, kind of like they're raising their glasses, having a toast, good times, positivity. Occasionally, depending on the other cards around it, sometimes for me it can represent a third party situation. But in this instance, at the moment, as it stands, this is good news, this is celebration. It could be meeting up with old friends. It could be establishing new friendships. It could be going away with the girls, going away with a group of mates, whatever it might be. It could even be celebrating this, couldn't it? If someone's just got engaged or if someone's just got married around you, it could be, you know, the celebrations that follow on from that. Okay, day 5, the Ace of Pentacles. So the aces within the tarot are about sort of new beginnings, new opportunities, and the pentacles are around our stability, our sense of home and finance, and the more material side of life. So the Ace of Pentacles for me is quite often something like a job offer, an offer being accepted on a property. Occasionally it could be like a financial investment, a financial lump sum, but it's like some kind of opportunity being presented to you. So this is day 5. So towards the end of the week, Friday, there's some sort of opportunity or something solid being presented to you. So as I said, this could be a job offer. This could be financial offer being accepted, a financial investment, the exchange on a property. Again, we're going to clarify with the second deck, but it's something solid. And if it is related to a relationship, which sometimes it can be, it will be like a solid offer of commitment, or a solid new beginning. If there's been some kind of separation or some kind of like disconnect, it's like starting something on more solid ground. Okay, so it's a great card. Not really got any negative cards here. Not that there are really negative cards in a tarot. It's just, you know, what you're asking and what you get coming out around it. Where are we? Day 6, the star, one of my favorites. So the star is all around hope. It's about healing. It's about manifestations coming in. It's about hopes and dreams. So sometimes it's a message to reevaluate your goals for the future, to maybe sort of write down between now and the end of the year the kind of things that you want to draw into your life, the things you want to achieve, where you want to be, that kind of thing. If it's like you've been through a difficult situation, there's been something challenging around you, the message with the star would be, you know, don't give up hope. The star comes after the tower in the order of the major arcana. So if there's been something quite stressful or sudden or unexpected or traumatic, it's saying that, you know, there is still hope and there can be healing. So it depends what you've had going on around you. But this is day 6, okay? And in day 7, we got the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands can represent a bit of a defensive energy. It can represent that you need to protect your energy. She's there in a bubble and there's all of these incoming wands. So this can sometimes represent other people's opinion. It can represent sometimes gossip or people kind of talking around you or about you. It can sometimes be a message of not, you know, being drawn into other people's kind of nonsense, other people's chit chat, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a defensive energy. So it may be that towards this time next week, you are feeling a little bit defensive, or you need to just kind of isolate yourself a little bit and push away other people's noise, other people's opinion, that kind of energy. Yeah, protect yourself, basically, like protect your energy. Don't allow anyone to sort of drain you or kind of influence you in a negative way, that kind of thing. So overall, a really positive week, especially for relationships here. The 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, they're all like celebration, they're all happiness, they're all joy, positive things. And then even with this Ace of Pentacles, could be, as I said, job offers or financial offers. And the Emperor is a massive card around success. It just depends whether this is you or someone around you, which we're going to clarify using the second deck. So if you can stick around, then please do. And if not, I'll see you next week. Okay, here we go. Let's clarify the week ahead. So starting with the 10 of Cups. What is going on with the 10 of Cups? What is the completion? What is the message with the 10 of Cups? So this would represent Monday. Let's have a look. 10 of Cups. The Ace of Swords. 7 of Swords. The King of Cups. Okay. There's definitely someone here, the King of Cups, that loves you or has got very strong emotions for you. This obviously could be an existing partner. As we spoke about with the 10 of Cups, that can be completion. So it can be moving in with someone, or, you know, celebrating your anniversary with someone or something like that. The King of Cups definitely is someone with a lot of love, a lot of emotion, a lot of connection to you. Now, with this Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords, I wonder if there's been some sort of clarity or truth. You know, like as if this person has finally told you the truth about how they feel, or whether this is like some kind of clarity about a new beginning. Because as I said, the aces are like the new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth in the thoughts, in the mind. So maybe it's like you're clearer about where this is going. You're clearer about what this person wants. You know, they've expressed some sort of truth, or you've both been very truthful with each other. And now we get to this sense of completion. Now, with this 7 of Swords, it sometimes can represent somebody that self-sabotages or runs away from things. And it could be that is what you've been dealing with, but now you get the clarity and now you get the truth, you know. Sometimes the 7 of Swords can be about sort of deception or things, you know, someone sort of holding back or not being completely honest. But because we're pairing it here with the Ace of Swords, you are going to find out what you need to know. You are going to get the answers that you need. So I wouldn't be too worried about that 7 of Swords with the other cards we've got with it. Day 2, the Emperor, Aries energy. Is this you? Is this someone around you? Why have we got the Emperor here on day 2? Let's have a look. The Knight of Swords, Justice, and the 9 of Wands. I think this is actually you. I don't think this is anyone around you, but I'll give you both. I'll give you both meanings. So the Nine of Wands is around persistence. Okay, it can be that you've really been going through a difficult time. You've been really trying hard to reach some sort of achievement or milestone or progress within your business, within your career, and your life in general. And it is a message that your persistence will pay off, and you're almost there. It's almost like the battle is almost over. Okay, the Knight of Swords is about action. So this can be saying that you need to still persist. There's still some kind of action that you need to take in order to get to this outcome that you desire. Sometimes the Knight of Swords for me can be incoming action. It can be somebody else trying to sort of come back into your life, or sort of take action to speak to you or to move towards you. But with the other cards, I feel like this is just a message for you to achieve what you want to achieve, whether that is work related or in other areas of your life. There's still some action necessary on your behalf. And although you've been sort of working away at this or persistent with this, don't give up. Like, don't give up just yet, because with this Justice card, it's saying like the outcome will go in your favor. Some of you, there could be a legal situation here, because interestingly, the Emperor and the Justice card can sometimes both be linked to sort of legal situations and legal matters. But again, if you've been fighting some sort of legal battle or legal situation for a really long time and you're just about to give up, the message would be no, keep going, you're almost there. Yes, there may be some kind of further action that needs to be taken on your behalf, maybe more paperwork, maybe chasing something up, whatever this may be. But still the message would be no, don't give up yet. And the Justice card often is something going in your favor, the scales tipping in your favor. So yeah, depends, what you've got going on. But either way, it's about persistence in it. It's about action on your side, okay? Okay, day 3, the Four of Wands. So as I said, this can be celebration. It can be engagements, moving in together. It can be weddings. It could be just that there's good news. It doesn't always have to be an actual event. It could just be positive news and reason to go out and celebrate. So let's see, why have we got the Four of Wands on day 3? Four of Wands on day 3. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay, there's something about healing a situation here. Somebody wants to invest some sort of time or energy to heal a situation. The Three of Swords could even be that somebody's been going through something on an emotionally difficult level, like a bereavement or something like that. But there's good news coming in, not, that anything's going to take away from that, but maybe that, there's some other good news that's going to help this person through a difficult situation. The Seven of Pentacles is almost like reaping what you sow. It's a bit like a harvest energy. So again, this could be something, that is about to sort of come good after a difficult time. And the Queen of Swords can be you. It could represent you. Most of my viewers are the feminine, but doesn't have to be. And it's about decisions and choices, and kind of knowing where you're going and things like that. So it's still definitely a card of good news and celebration. But I feel like this is going to be very healing. Whatever this situation is, it kind of heals some kind of past heartache or past upset or whatever that is. And now it's going to be sort of what you put into this now will flourish in the future. This harvest energy, it's almost like you've got to sow the seeds now, or maybe the seeds you've sown previously are now about to flourish, and this is the outcome. But again, positive energy. Day 4, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. This is about celebration, good times. Occasionally can be third party, but we'll see what comes out around it. Why have we got the Three of Cups here? Let's see. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay. Five of Swords. Very challenge energy. Very challenging energy. So all of these cards that have come out to clarify are all quite challenging kind of energies. The Five of Swords is about sort of mental challenges or battles or overthinking, stress, pressure. The Seven of Wands, as we've spoken about already on day 7, is a very defensive energy, or the need to maybe sort of be a little bit defensive. And then the Five of Wands is also about sort of obstacles. It can be about anger, challenges. So I'm not sure. Let me see if I can pull one more, because on its own, this is an incredibly positive card. But with these other cards around it, I'm wondering if it's actually challenges within a friendship group. Obviously, if this was a third party, that would be a challenge in your life. Third party is not always, another love rival. Sometimes it's things like money, distance, family, religion. There's other things that can be a third party, like a third issue. But yeah, actually, with these other cards around it, there's some sort of challenge here. What is the challenge? What is all of this challenging energy trying to tell us? What is it trying to tell us? Two of Pentacles. To try and find balance in a situation or something like that. I think intuitively what I think is there's some sort of obstacles or challenges with a friendship group. I think this is to do with friends, or it's like three's a crowd. So, but it could be a group of friends. It doesn't necessarily mean third party as in within a relationship. But whatever it is, it's saying you need to try and find some sort of balance here, because you can't juggle everything, or you can't keep everyone happy, is what I want to say. That is the message that's coming to me. You can't keep everyone happy. Don't get drawn into it. Don't get drawn into sort of drama and arguments and anger. Don't rise to it, if that makes sense. So I hope it does make sense to some of you out there, because that is what I feel like I need to say. Okay, day 5, the Ace of Pentacles. What is being offered? What is this solid new offer or this solid new beginning? The Ace of Pentacles. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles here? The Moon, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Moon is about things being revealed, okay, things coming to light, things being revealed. So maybe this offer is unexpected. I would say with that combination, something may be being offered to you that is unexpected. Maybe it's an unexpected job offer. Maybe it's an unexpected lump sum of money. Maybe it's some unexpected investment paying off, whatever it is. I would say it's unexpected. With this Queen of Cups, though, it's almost like you deserve it. Like you've been very open-hearted, very loving, very giving. And this is something that is almost like, it's like your karma, like good karma, something that you sort of deserve coming back to you in some way because of how you've been and how much you've given to others. Finally, something's being given back to you. That's how it feels. The Two of Swords can sometimes be about choices or decisions. So whatever this offer is may present you with some sort of choice or decision to make. But again, it's saying like, don't be afraid to put yourself first, or don't be afraid to do what's best for you. Because with this energy, it's almost like you've always been worried about other people or putting other people before yourself. Okay, so keep that in mind. Day 6, the Star. One of my favourite cards in the Major Arcana. So it's about hope, healing, positivity, wish fulfillment. So why have we got the Star here? Let's have a little look. The 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. I'm going to pull one more. The High Priestess. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles is about hard work paying off. Okay. It's about, sometimes it's about promotion. Sometimes it's around some sort of development, self-development. Sometimes it's around study and learning and expanding your knowledge and expanding, can be expanding your knowledge to do with work, which would make sense with the promotion. But actually, with this High Priestess energy, I think this is spiritual growth or spiritual development. And I think it's saying that there's some sort of knowledge coming to you in a not traditional way. I don't think that this is necessarily like studying something. I think this is like inner knowledge or higher knowledge being like channeled down to you. So this could be saying that you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. It could be saying that there's some sort of knowledge that is going to come to you almost intuitively, through a dream, through just your intuitive feelings. But yeah, there's some sort of development. I think it's spiritual development. And I don't know if it's like confusing you or stressing you out, because I've got the 8 of Swords. It can be a bit of a stressful process as you start to go down that path of sort of opening yourself up in that way more. But yeah, it could even be, I just want to say headaches. So I don't know if some of you have been getting headaches during this process or something like that, but just keep it in mind. And then the 2 of Wands, again, I think it came out last week. It's about letting something go to take hold of something new. So again, it feels almost like shedding your old self to embrace your new journey, or to embrace your new knowledge or your new kind of newfound wisdom. So yeah, it's still a really positive card, and it is, whatever this is, it's going to be kind of integral to your healing journey. Yeah. Day 7, the 7 of Wands. So as we said, it's a bit of a defensive energy. It can be an energy of not listening to other people's noise, you know, talk, chit chat, whatever it is. What is the 7 of Wands telling us? Let's have a look. The 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, it's almost like people are trying to burden you in some way. This 10 of Wands is like that feeling of like pressure on your shoulders, or feeling burdened, feeling weighed down. The Page of Swords can be about gathering information or knowledge. So I feel like there's some sort of incoming knowledge that someone's going to tell you, oh my God, you never guess what, I've just seen this, I've just found out that. But in essence, it's not really going to do you any good. It's almost like it just adds more pressure to your shoulders, or just makes you feel kind of frustrated in some way. There's an exchange, which is why I think someone comes in and says something to you, and they say, oh, I've just seen this, or I've just found out this, and oh, I need to tell you this. And whatever it is, it's just not really useful. It's just not really positive. If anything, it just kind of puts more, like more pressure on your shoulders, or makes you feel more kind of weighed down by a situation. So I don't know who it is or what it is, but I would potentially sort of, if someone sort of messages you and goes, oh my God, I've got something to tell you, it's almost like it would be better for you just to say no. Please don't. I just don't want to know, because it just doesn't really feel like it's the most positive exchange, you know. Okay, so not a bad week ahead. I'm going to clarify it with some oracle cards here. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm just going to pull a couple of oracle cards to tie up the week. What does the oracle want to share with us? Let's see. Let's see. Flexible, imagine, mending, and thinker. Okay, so flexible is a message about being flexible in your approach for the week ahead. Okay, don't be too rigid in your thinking, or don't always expect things to go exactly as planned. So try to be as flexible with your approach to situations and communication as much as you can with the week ahead. Okay. Then we've got imagine. This is all around using the power of your mind, your imagination, to manifest the things that you want, to daydream, to plan, you know, to start thinking where you want to be. As we said, where do you want to be in the future? What do you want? How are you going to achieve this? Setting yourself some goals, but allowing yourself to really dream big, to open up your imagination, and to think of all the possibilities of where your life could be leading you. Don't play it small, okay? Then we've got mending, which kind of speaks for itself. It did actually come up on our Patreon this week as well. If you're interested, I do have a Patreon with other content. The link's in my description. But mending is all around fixing something, fixing relationships, mending yourself, mending your emotional pain, reconnecting, whatever it may be. But there's an energy of mending for the week ahead. And then we get thinker, which again kind of speaks for itself. Are you overthinking? Are you needing to put more thought towards something, or are you putting too much thought towards something? Don't spend so much time up in your head that you end up not living, you know, in reality, or not appreciating the present moment. We all tend to think about the future or the past, but sometimes it's very hard to stay present. So I would say that that is what the message is there. So please subscribe and like if you haven't already. Have a great week, and let me know how it goes.